It's 1-0 versus Fortitude. And what are the odds here? Second best undead versus second best human. 1-0. Clearly favored, I would say, when we look at the results, when we look at the ELO rank, when we look at tournament performances. But Fortitude, he has this X factor. Sometimes he just disappears and then comes back in killer shape. And especially this matchup, it's I guess what he's playing the most, because for some masochistic reason, he constantly plays matches against Happy. And you know, that makes you really freaking strong. Super close series between them in the past, but all eventually going towards 1-0. Thank you, LeCrestfallen, for the €3. It's K. Sock will show them how strong human beings are. Love it. Thank you, mate. So, Archmage versus Lich, the classic opener. And it's about expansions here on the neutral map. That is Tidehunters. 1-0. Not with a deep V-neck today. And for Fortitude, yeah, a new haircut, I think. Looking pretty. But will the early game look pretty as well for the human players? Usually not. It's all about recovery and coming back. But it seems like 1-0 is gonna give him some time. This is orange spot into Expo. For both players, actually. So 2 base, appreciate it. Claws of attack, absolutely fantastic. Long damage uptime by Water Elementals, Footman Scout, of course. This is the nature of the matchup, this is the standard of the matchup. And now who does it better? And who defends better? Archmage a little bit out of position to attack the Lich immediately, but sending the peasants back. This will be a delay, but that is also some peasants lost. Usually, if I'm still informed correctly, Fortitude rather on the late expansion side, going in for the counter pressure. More or less immediately, but there's no Haunted Goldmine yet. So there's nothing really to counter pressure except the Ziggurat. Arcane Tower is up in the base that delays the expansion on the right hand side. A bit chaotic. Like this early game is not streamlined at all. We haven't seen a single Town Hall yet. Or Unholy Aura. 1-0 would be supply blocked if this Ziggurat falls. Which is annoying, but the tech has already started, so I guess it's fine. Archmage level 3. Is he just fooled that this is still an expansion game? Because this is relentless pressure, and 40 is not in a position to tech or expand. But if he gets Acolytes here during the tech, this could even things out. Weird game already. Oh, this is a bit problematic for 40. Expanding now, apparently. He doesn't have the resource yet. Was also investing into the tower in the main, into boots. And that, of course, cost. But he's causing some trouble. There's still 5 Acolytes, but if he gets just 1 more. This is a huge delay. And 2 of them are hurt. Split Footman squads, I like that. 3 footies to the south, 3 to the north. All the ghouls hurt. We talked about a Houdini performance by Lin, and this could just be another one by 40 this time. If he gets that big kill. Pickaxes take a ghoul apart, which is number 4 now. Great experience gain on the Archmage, obviously. You don't have a coil, everything is fragile, especially when you have this many water elementals. But 120 keeps almost every acolyte alive. He kept them alive for a long time that he doesn't have to cancel the tech anymore. And 40 is now expanding. Whew. Oh, there's no graveyard! Of course, I completely missed that. There was so much trouble that you can't go for a graveyard, and without a graveyard, you can't go for the slaughterhouse, and without the slaughterhouse, you don't have statues, which is a big issue. Dude, Fortitude, that was super sick. He got an entire level just by ghouls. Damage done. Love, love, love the power wash footy attack. .120 needs absurd lich pressure now. Dude, he killed so much. What do you want to pressure with? Got 4 ghouls left. That's lousy. There's no TP. There's an Archmage with boots. There's a water elemental to block. This lich might be dead. Shoot! Fire! Attack! No way! Oh, 40! What a misplay! Oh. Damage uptime. Need some Dota skills, dude. Oh boy. Why no fireball? That is a very good question. I think he wanted to move closer to the lich to guarantee the damage uptime. And then he wasted so much damage that the DK was there. Annoying. Annoying. Maybe vision was obscured as well due to the tree lines, but you never know. So tier 2 on the way. Tier 3 for 120 decides to go for double slaughterhouse. So most likely a destroyer bust. Alright, this is still winnable for 120. Even though, but I guess for both sides everything was delayed. But if that lich falls there, it's game over. But good for us, we get a late game. We get a late game with an Archmage, with a Subi Mask, and 2 bases. 40 needs towers though. Ghoul Frenzy Destros. Ooh, statues? Tier 2 done. But only at the 10-minute mark. That is quite a lot of time that he needed for that extra technology. No Mountain King just yet? Ah, Q's it now, as I say. Disease Cloud? Dude, what's 120's obsession with these abominations? I do not get it. Maybe he saw how many towers there were and is a... Oh, Carnova 40, not like that! Are you kidding me, dude? Love that the observer is checking the ping to see what went wrong there. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Town portal was ready. He saw this coming. For minutes. 1-0 going for wagons now. So it's not even abominations, but wagons. And I kind of like that. It's fun at least. And 1-0 is in charge of this game. 2 gigantic mistakes. First not killing the Lich. Then losing the Archmage like that. What a sin. So yeah, 40 was investing into gyros, expecting Destros. But Destros ain't coming. How do you do that now? With 40 food, no blizzard, but there's no destroyers, so water elementals are still incredibly powerful. But man, he fed that Lich caviar on a silver platter. This is a weird game. What the hell is happening? Mountain King getting nuked! Nobody's really satisfied with that game, I assume. 40 going for triple Rags Knights. Expo still up. Peasants falling quickly. Another water elemental beats another wagon down. 40 needs more peasants though. This, or at least like... It's fascinating that these peasants are still alive. Knights are coming in. One to zero just continues to build wagons. How long is that supposed to do anything? Like, water elementals are so strong against that already. At some point, there's gotta be a destroyer answer to this. Like, statues. It's about them statues. No way he's pushing that back. Naga third. Oh, no repair possible because everything is hurt and can't heal. I don't understand the world anymore. Easy kills with a little bit of range attack. Now these fireballs are working again. That's so many losses, dude. If he plays this right, which is questionable. This Archmage is a killing machine. Wagons falling. Naga saved for somehow. And we're down to one base. I guess it's totally fine for Fortitude to play from here. Yeah, just rebuild. Play the knights. Play the archmage, right? Don't lose your heroes. Don't crash the stream. Come on. Thank you. Come on, stream. Wow, that is a fast shark. It's a weird shark. Sorry to bother you with that, but you know, connections to China, sometimes a little iffy. Was the stream completely down? Come on, you guys. Yeah, leave me alone with that. Oh my god. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Do it, shark. Do it, shark. Budcrumb's gifting us up to FFFFFF would be great. Oh, come on. Shit. Sorry for that, guys. But it seems to be the stream. Like, if it's just routing and a little hiccup, it's usually fixed in seconds. That is not the case here. Oh, the observer crashed, apparently. Ay, ay, ay. That is very unfortunate. So we're gonna go to Infi's broadcast. It wasn't our fault, guys. Oh, come on. What the? I gotta click on so many things on this Chinese website. So Fortitude re-established the expo. Oh, this is now 1-0's first person that we're seeing. All right, so the official broadcast completely crashed. But it feels like we didn't miss much. And we pushed again. We missed a bit of a transition towards A-bombs. 3 A-bombs, it's kind of insane. And here we go. Oh, that's level 5 Archmage, isn't it? Huge water torrent now. And still only 50 food, no expo. The 2 base, 1 base continues. Paladin out, Knights out. And Fortitude has enough of this defending. Who likes defending? I want to be the aggressor. Let's go. Oh, Griffins are out as well. There's no anti-air. That is a knockout punch if I ever saw one. Fiends are coming, but man, Fiends will be shredded to pieces. The staffs are online as well. Feels like Fortitude is in control again. Oof, this is odd. Lich close to 6. You know, this could be a game where Death and Decay just destroys the human base. Oh man, Griffins are such a hard counter. And how do you want to get... How do you want to get the Fiends out? Mountain King, Holy Light, Blizzard, all gonna wreck them. That Naga's out of position, holy moly. Coral Nova, obviously the #1 solution. Mountain King! Invo Potion, ooh, here we go. But that Naga just disappears. Oh, it doesn't, Invo Potion, sweet. And Fortitude's army, the knights are looking like headless chickens for the most part. But it's just the griffins. The damage of griffins is insane. Holy light ready. Is there a coil? Don't tell me. Gets the Mountain King. Does he even need that dwarf? It's 2 abominations falling. As long as there's a paladin, should be fine. Switching the focus around. Lich catches another coil, but that can't be used offensively anymore. 31 food only. 1,000 gold. Yeah. Yeah, that transition might be a little bit too late. That should have happened a long time ago. Mountain King kill is, of course, nice. That staff was also pretty nice. Archmage still level 5 being nuked. Holy Light. Could use it offensively. This would be a game to use Holy Light offensively. But there's a call. Just a split second too late. Exposes the Archmage a little, but no more Nova for the time being. Nobody is able to close out the game just yet. Despite several opportunities. And the main base is empty. No more income for 1-0 at 43 food. Okay, we're getting Garks apparently. But good luck playing Garks against Gyros. First destroyer in 7 minutes or so. Yeah, all you gotta do is go Gyros and A-click. Isn't it? And that was the 1,000 gold bank. Yeah, 40 buys a little bit of time. That should be his, but 3-4 destroyers. Nice bust. 2 towers done immediately. Wait a minute. Mountain King is absolutely pathetic. Ooh, the healing was there. And there should be Holy Light as well. That, of course, puts a roadblock. DK far forward. We get a couple of Dragonhawks here. But that is indeed too much. And taps out. Oh boy, what a wonky, wonky, wonky game. Tide Hunters. Going towards the human. Like, this is a classic of... could have been everybody's game. It was fun. But also a bit frustrating, to be honest. So, I'm trying to get the original feed back up. Which is a little more problematic than I thought. Feels like... Oh, Claddy! Thank you for the tier 2 sub, man. Means the world. 45 months. Rah, rah, rah. Indeed, rah, rah, rah. 1 month to the day. Which scares me. So, I'm checking other streamers to see if they got a feedback up. All the other Doyu streams are fine. It's just the clean feed that is broken currently. But I guess they won't start the next map without having the feedback up. So, whew. What a series already. Doesn't disappoint. Oh. Shark is still spinning on the Doyu website, guys. Good call to go Griffins there. Knowing that 1-0 never goes Banshees for some reason. Then Griffins is just the hard counter. The match was a fever dream. That is a pretty accurate description of what happened. Sick harass on both sides. We're then sick push by 40. Into the base, which wrecked the entire ghoul line and also one acolyte and delayed the tech by like minutes. Then the gigantic throw by losing the Archmage in the middle. Losing the expansion, but by that time tier 3 was over. Was on the way already. Then losing the Mountain King. Fever dream indeed. So Ted is waiting for the lobby. Infi's waiting for the lobby. We are waiting for the clean feed. Throw me your questions, guys, if you need them later tonight. We still have Starbuck versus Suck as the last game of the day. Infi not looking happy. I don't know. There's nothing going on. Yo, Todd, what's up? Can you possess griffins if you web them? No, but that would be great. Neo, it's tooth and nail, not tooth and nails. No, you get this wrong. He's fighting so hard that it's multiple. What do you know? Thanks. Never had this at TPL, to be honest. Maybe some equipment broke. Happens to the best. But usually they have backup observers. Okay, so this is what's happening at Ted's stream. They're playing a fighting game. This looks like Super Nintendo days. Ted, of course. A baller in that game as well. Some people are just made for video games, aren't they? It's King of Fighters 97. Huh. Never watched that. Watched a bit of Street Fighter, lots of Melee, but never King of Fighters. I like the graphics though. Reminds me of the good old days where there was no internet really to look things up. And I got Street Fighter from a flea market, but only the cassette and not the manual or anything. So I didn't know how to do the combos. And one friend on the schoolyard charged me 5 German mark, which is a lot when you're young, so that he would write down the combos for every fighter. It was mean. Don't do that, everybody. Support your friends. But of course, he wanted to stay on top and continue to destroy me. But once I learned the Hadouken, everything changed. 5 mark, what a scam. Am I right? Schoolyard politics, man. You paid though? Yes, of course. The good old days where you had to make your own strategies and not just watch videos and guides on YouTube and copy stuff. Right? That was fun. I had that experience when I played Elden Ring and Baldur's Gate. And I mean, it's kind of down to ourselves, right? To not look up that stuff. But gamers have a weak mind. And they can't explore things on their own anymore. Even in single player games, they have to go for the meta. Which is absurd to me. What's the next offline event? It's called Rara Land in 1 month in Dortmund, Germany. We're completely sold out. And I'm getting very frequent panic attacks as the event comes closer. Oh! So the clean feed is back up. We are still on the same map as game 1 was. Okay. Let me just refresh real quick. Not that we miss a lot. Huh. There's a meta in single player games. Yep. There is. So yeah, it's really weird how they're even able to broadcast the rest of the game. But alright, let's take a look before we have no in-game content and you have to look at my ugly face the entire time. Let's rather go for some Warcraft, even though we've seen it before. This will go on for like 6 minutes or so? This is Archmage level 4. He will get level 6. But okay, this is where we left off and we will be able to see it all. The end of this super weird game. Mountain King was just destroyed the entire game, basically, but it gave a lot of XP to the Paladin down the road. This game, man, from start to finish, all over the place. Ooh, what a sick Nova! Pentakill. Eh? I'm confused. I have no idea what's going on. We're all confused? We're all confused. I mean... They were probably just doing this the entire time but never switched or something. So we have to wait even more? Ted is still playing King of Fighters. Infi is looking at the same screen as we are. Ah! Broadcast has ended. Let's see if they just restart it now. That is what can happen with production. I mean, everyone in Warcraft 3 is operating with a very, very, very limited budget, right? Even the guys over in China. So there's no multi-million-dollar production in Warcraft. We can be very happy that it works most of the time, even though there's a little hiccup here and there. Yeah, that was weird. On 120 stream, they're in the lobby waiting. All right. So the main observer is back. So if I, like, my educated guess is they send to the broadcast channel what was left from a recording or something, and then they had to reconnect, and because there's a delay on the stream, we're now waiting for that 3-minute delay to wear off. That would be my guess. Unfortunately, no updates from the admin staff. Oh, it says the host is connecting. That's good. And the game has started from what I can see. Okay, just hold on. Just bear with me a little longer. Shout out to Art of Warcraft who has to cut this together. Super annoying. Host is still connecting, which is annoying indeed. But yeah, that should be the 3-minute delay that I was talking about. I'll be with you any day of the week. That's sweet, dude. Thanks. So Infi's stream is back, but mine isn't, which worries me a little. But there is different tiers of broadcasters, I think. So some might have the link without delay. We have the link with delay. Everything was so smooth. I'm able to enter the password again. Sorry, this is so not interesting to you. All right, Infi stream is working. We might not have sound, but we do get the game. Sorry about that. Yeah, we have a Crypt Lord versus Mountain King. This is quite sick. Fortitude leads 1-0 in case you missed it. There's no sound because Infi is constantly talking, and that would be a bit annoying. Yeah, the Crypt Daddy is back, guys. Oh, don't poke your nose on broadcast, Infi. Nice to see Mountain King. Sock introduced it, or reintroduced it. Clap could be a nice weapon of mass destruction against beetles, ghouls, and everything else crawling around. And Stormbolt, of course, pretty sweet to use against acolytes and heroes. And he is expecting an expansion, but with Fortitude, you never really know when he's going to expand. He has no issues to expand at the 6-minute mark, as long as the expo at some point works, and that is a huge cancel already. Walking across the entire map, sacrificing level 3, works out. Just works out. And then he can still power build with a lot of workers, but it's a bit problematic if the ghouls and beetles find all of you and kill you, because that's more corpses and that means more beetles. So all of these militia have to be sent back, which goes into lumber, of course. 1-0 also stubborn, as we used to seeing him, is not teching with the Crypt Lord. You probably must have an expansion with Lich. It's kind of fine to go for attack with Crypt Lord, too dependent on mass. First Impale was nice, but only level 1. It doesn't do much damage. It's just there to reposition properly, I think. Split squats. Some hacking and slaying away the Berserker. But it feels like 40 is getting this under control. With new militia, with a low mana Crippy, who's not level 3. This seems very doable, especially with a Mountain King like this. Going clap pretty much immediately. This could actually be countered. Oh. Lasted there by Mass Gargs for the longest time. But then at some point you go into Gyros and then it's relatively easy. So 1-0's Expo is up. Tech has started pretty fast. Did he build? Oh yeah, he did build 10 acolytes. He had the time for that. And how do you get the damage done now against level 2 clap? If there's mana on this Mountain King, which arguably isn't the easiest to secure that constantly, you'll be able to fend this off. Problem for Fortitude is, though, he wasn't able to get the staff. So it's down to Militia to hold here, and that's odd. Lots of workers suffering, at least against the Town Hall, but that's level 3, and that's the big beetles. If he's not surrounded and killed there. CORSAIR here, but, I mean, Mountain King is welcoming them with open arms. And there's the clap. Nerup Tower is annoying, but this is again such a weird early game. This time, both are getting the expo up, but nobody's mining. Fortitude's tech will again finish at the 10-minute mark. And like 1-0 is favored here now. But he did lose some income due to this constant rest. He's getting level 4. But at some point, he has to go back. He makes the call. He has the town portal. It feels like he wants this haunted gold mine, which doesn't work just yet. And where's the response? Ooh, these mercs are so low. Fortitude still tier 1, 8 minutes in. Okay, with Stormbolt 2, wait. I was about to say, is he just dead? No Stormbolt just yet. What a game. Stormbolt! Stormbolt! Probably distracted on the left-hand side. So, what am I casting? What am I casting? So the shop is late. The tech is mega late. 1-0 can't tech to tier 3 just yet. Okay, yeah, he's gonna get that up now. Arcane Tower established. This should buy him some space. And then hero combo of 1-0 will not have a Dark Ranger, but apparently that's no problem to him. Impale level 2. Alright, at least we got that. No ghoul pushes into the main, no beetles roaming around. This lacks some efficiency on 1-0's side to throw Fortitude back even harder. And now we're on the way to tier 3 again. Ah, okay. Necropolis is finishing, so he can rebuild this. Mountain King still no staff. 1 impale surround, and he's losing a town portal. But until then, you can still move in, you can still clap, you can still do tons of damage. But now there's no mana anymore, and you can hope for a Stormbolt, but even for that was a little bit too late. Where's this going now? Tier 2 tech done. 11 minutes in. Tier 3 started as well. Mountain King is just insane. And inches away from 5. With some still solo experience on the way to tier 3. Bloody! Yeah, I guess that's a cool play. Drain the mana, harass with an MK constantly. And that's what you're supposed to do, harass economies until your late game army is out. Waiting for the beetles and ghouls to get up front, to get in range. But with the narrow tower, that's kind of rough. He gets level 5 though, and that is what he wanted all along. Most of the units saved here as well. 1 footman falling only. Clarity, rinse and repeat. What's with all the head scratches in the Warcraft scene? Everybody does it. Focus started it. Today we've seen Happy, Infi. Is odd. So, Mountain King fueled by a Blood Mage now. Ha! This is gonna be fun if you're a fan of human. Or hate undead. If you don't take care of this Blood Mage, it's almost infinite mana, which is infinite damage. Yeah, good luck with that. Double Rex, double Workshop coming up. And no Gargs against this. 1 Destroyer. Fortitude is rich AF. Like with the Crypt Lord, you're kind of supposed to delay the expansion and destroy that expansion. That worked. But he was sacrificing his own economy at the same time. And yeah, now we're here. How do you stop this MK? I guess the best weapon you have is destroyers. But gyros are coming quickly. You can hide behind your towers. I'm a little worried that 40 never repaired his town hall. Like he never healed his workers on game 1 and then boom, pentakill. But does that matter if a Mountain King is just destroying the enemy economy? Single-handedly? I don't think so. God, this must be fun. Clap, bolt, drink a potion, clap, bolt. It's so good. So here's the push. 3 Destros. We got 5 Gyros, which might not be enough, but we also have Berserkers, which helps. And here we are. Paladin is coming, Knight is coming, and Siphon to prevent the Impales. DK level 3, that's cool. Need to keep the Gyros coming, and don't lose the Mountain King, which might be a problem actually. Don't. Whew. Next to the shop, this is of course a gift. But 40 is in a bit more trouble than I thought he would be. But Knights is streaming in that takes away the fiends, and then at some point, what's your solution against more and more gyros? But at the moment, 40 is hanging on by a thread, gives up the position at the shop, which is a little worrisome from the human's perspective. Destroyers are running out of mana though, and that is always a problem. Leo Silva, thank you for the sub. MK the Hammer, can't bolt this. In the meantime, 120 can replenish his economy, which is what he needs desperately. Oh, Crippy! Being new gets a Coil Pally next on the menu. And I don't think there's a staff ready. No, it was on cooldown. Only level 1 hero, and most importantly is what's happening in the air. And there, the destroyers are suffering. Gyros are taken over slowly but steady with losses, but the Destros are apparently all gone. That was 20 food wiped out. But now you realize, oh, I never repaired my town hall. And now you won't repair your town hall. Classic abominations switch 5 statues on the ground. This is so inefficient. But hey, at least secures you a lot of regen. Blood Mage has Siphon 2 now, which is absurdly good. But yeah, economy is broken at the expo. Fortitude is in a weird spot now. Wait, this Mountain King? Wait, where did the Mountain King die? I totally missed that. And 120 looks a bit annoyed actually at this game. Whoa, the Mountain King was supposed to be the carry and he's dead. I don't understand this series. I seriously don't. Well, I guess 120 is doing it. Beatles 3 instead of Impale 3. Well, it's a game with limited mana, I guess. Yeah, without a Mountain King, there's no chance of holding this. Absolutely not. Siphon for a Holy Light, not enough. GG. Yeah, 120 can't hide a smirk there, can he? Like, oh my god, what just happened? And I'm questioning this thing, like, what the hell just happened? One. The Crippy still got it. The Crippy still got it. How did Fortitude not close this out? The Destroyer timing was good. I guess that's what you have to aim for anyway. But yeah, if he had repaired the towers before and the town hall before, obviously the resources are lacking elsewhere. But that should have been 40's game. Anyway, this gives us the chance to see Hammerfall on this matchup. And on Hammerfall, human expansions are pretty good, but also Crypt Lord expansions are really good. I'm trying desperately to get the original feedback online, but I guess that thing is broken for today. Ah! It is working again. Nice. Alright, so let's watch the end of the game again. Should be like 2 minutes or something. Now I can see how the Mountain King is dead. Okay, so I missed that again for the second time. It's a different flavor Then, for example, a Happy vs. Sock game, isn't it? It's so weird how he makes these A-bombs work. Ah, yeah, that's what I thought. Here's the smirk, like, can't believe that worked. Can't believe that worked. So, Decider on Hammerfall with the stream back up. And then we get Starbuck versus Sock as the final of the day. So, Happy and Lawlion already in the winner bracket semi-final. The winner of the next map will follow them. If Patu beats Happy at Rara, I'll wear the Jester costume and makeup. Yeah, Patu, go practice, bruh. And maybe be creative for once. First time in probably 15 years that Patu can play on a ping less than 200. GG. So is he gonna be playing the Crypt Lord again? How about we poison Happy's Oreos and orange juice? Jesus. No. Todd. That's a horrible idea. Absolutely horrible. I would never do that. I got a Fred Perry polo. Happy's not wearing Fred Perry anymore, guys. It's over. Plain black shirt, it's what it's at. Fred Perry Nation needs a new leader. Bro, he has 2 polos only. Are you effing kidding me? Of course he's gonna wear it. Go back to the start of the broadcast, or any broadcast with camera, really, and tell me the last time Happy wore a polo. Tell me. Tell me, Todd. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. It's not the same at home. Looking good, Todd. Just gotta. Todd just DM'd me a picture. At first I was scared, but now I see the beauty. But before he was wearing the Fred Perry at home. We're still waiting for the game to start the broadcast, so I'm gonna turn on the camera, because usually when I do this, they start the game. We had such a great start to the day, and now this series is, from start to finish, this series is cursed. See? Exactly what I said. All you gotta do is complain, and then things change. As always. So, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the decider in this winner bracket quarterfinal. I gotta say, none of these players played to the best of their abilities. There is a lot of potential. For them to improve. Here on Hammerfall, latest addition to the map pool, we do Love Hammerfall. And it is the Crypt Lord again. They're bringing him back, boys. X-Lord did it. 120 does it. Eer0 never changed. Who, of course, is at the same line as the other guys. Back to back, Crippy. But this time he's not up against the Mountain King. No, no. We're going back to the old man on the horse who should not be falling today. Again, as he did in game 1. But yeah, double expo, mass economy, and this time it should be a way faster expo since it's a way faster creep camp. That's the upside of Hammerfall. He pulls the... He pulls the workers back. Okay, to not be exposing them, I guess. Or for the extra lumber? He needs extra lumber. And okay, so far he was right. It's rather similar to what he played on Tidehunters, and that was successful. Yeah, that's just how he plays it. Fourth farm delayed. And counter aggression. Ooh, but creeping the north is not going to be easy if this beetle squad is around. So definitely delays. Uh-oh, long range impale. Can he reach? There's no boots just yet, but no, missed both. And now that the expo in the north didn't work, he moves back to the left-hand side. That's some nice ping pong. Oh, and the staff play! Yeah, 40, that's the way I like to see you play. That was a big issue on Echo Isles, that the Mountain King took so long to get the staff. And was so immobile. But... yeah, 4 minutes 30 in, it's one base. This is tier 1, tier 1. That's how I like my Crippy plays. So these level 2 water elementals, as always, so incredibly important. And he's wrecking ghouls. Second attack! Maybe busy saving his footman. Am I seeing this correctly, that 40 is not building an expo? Floating resources like crazy. A little bit overwhelmed in the macro department maybe, Mr. Fortitude is. But if this works, it's alright, and it does. Second cancel. And now he sends the militia. Ooh, surround. Come on. Nobody's teching. Like Stone Age Warcraft. But 40 always finds a way. If there's a water elemental here, that's definitely a cancel. Here, it should be, and it is cancel number 3. So it all works out quite well for 40 after all. And that's where its nickname is coming from. Beetles are annoying. But water elementals, the lords and saviors. Yeah, that works. Ooh. Tier 2 has started as well. Okay, 40 catching up. 120 kinda does the same. He's also at 10 acolytes. Like, he's committed. Criplord now level 3. Ooh, okay. Boots and staff on Archmage. He's coming in again. You know what that means. We got a Nerub Tower, but you can't freeze these water elementals. Yeah, that's enough. That's another connection. If he holds at home, it's a fantastic game for Fortitude. Boom. Not even a cancel? Ooh, ouch. Was probably busy microing the ghouls on the left-hand side. Yo, that's a lot of resources just down the drain. Gotta be a bit careful to not lose all the footmen here. But the retreat looks good. Getting further and further towards level 4 with the level 2 brilliance. 2 base established, tech running. Okay, that looks ambitious against the staff. Yeah, not a real chance. You can't break this anymore. Like the fortification with the water elemental. Not even on cooldown for a long time. And here we go again. Rinse and repeat. This is looking desperate now. Could use the impale, but I guess it's too late for that. Not important if this footman is falling, not at all. Level 4. Expo cancelled again. I'm not even sure if he cancelled it himself. Like, the lumber is disastrous. All you need is an archmage and a handful of footmen. And 120 facing the lower bracket, guys. That is not. Is this even recoverable? So 120 needs another gift like on Tidehunters. But I doubt Fortitude is gonna give him that now. I mean, lumber is a little low, but look at the production. He invested so much into that. It will even out. Yeah, like tier 3 halfway done. Mining goes on and on and on and on. At least 120 got the lumber for the tech, but he is severely underleveled. He is underfunded. And he's running into a Mountain King. So, trouble city, guys. Love how he plays the water elementals. So good. Your home is being infested by cockroaches, just wash them away. And it's not even the greatest investment into this defense, right? It was like an early tower. And it took a lot of time, but it's not like he has 5 towers there or something. Oh boy. Oh, he's getting caught. He has no TP. Yo, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. He has another hammer. Needs the potion and coils ASAP. Willing to trade this MK. Hold. No, no, no. Okay. But now the potion is gone. He's blocking. Again. Several coils still left though. 1800 gold still for Fortitude. But Knights are... No way! That was a good surround. Impale? Not really. Okay, MK is back, was occupying the altar, delaying the paladin a little bit, but Fortitude can just go Knight's Gyros. And he's in a prime spot. Another Creepjack, same position, just opposite side of the map. Lich is out but a little bit too late. The value of Footman still, 13 minutes in, is pretty good. But there's an impact. No. Portal 40! Oh, no way! Whoa, the man with the biggest balls in the world! Kills the DK just like that. Okay, he calculated this a tad better than I did. Could have been a disaster, to be honest, but glad it turned out to be a good play. Yo, with the DK stuck on the altar again. That's problematic. Staff's coming online with good levels, of course. And even priests, like I like this. Usually you skip priests. But against beetles, that's so good to have the spell. And later on, it's insane to have Inner Fire. If you can afford it, why not? And I think in this game, like in game 1 he was able to afford griffins, then you should be able to afford priests as well. Another Creepjack though. Heal scroll on 120's side. It's okay. Town portal home after getting the heal wards, which is fine for the recovery, also for defensive positions. I like it. Important upgrades about to finish for the human. And 120, I was... No. Okay, just one web. I was worried a little bit that it goes for his wagons again. But no, not here in game 3. Thank you, Varian, with a 4113 sub. Love, love, love. Just non-stop fighting. This is the 4th Creepjack in a row. From the middle to the bottom left to the upper right. Good impale. Oh man, if he set all the dispel. Juicy, juicy, juicy. Good steal by 120 with that coil. And undead levels are starting to rise into scary territory, but the most scary thing is 80 food knights and no destroyers. That is really scary to me. 120 has a town portal, so trying to squeeze out as much damage as possible before using that. And again, no banshees. Like, I'll never understand this guy. Mass knights and no banshees. Disease Cloud is putting in work, though. Open battleground again, even on this tiny choke on the bridge. Are we about to decide this series? 1-0 stemming against the defeat. Waiting for the 3-3 heroes, both of them. Nice little tug of war. Finally. After a bit of a clowny series, to be honest. Archmage not being nuked. Mountain King desperate for clap 2. And the Knights are not as tanky as I thought for a second. But still, 40, almost maxed out, 1,000 gold. Inner fire ready. Could need some upgrades. And Griffins. Yo, 40 lost quite a bit. Still in control. No animal war trade for a long time. But macro's up now. And there's not too much left on the map for either of the players, but man, 1-0 is getting close to 5-3-3. Same for Fortitude actually, huge upgrades. Sorks, yep. Sorks would have been amazing. Also for Invis Mountain King down the road. Are we going to 100? Yep. 1-0 is a bit out of lumber, so no big transitions possible, but he gets 5-3-3. Same for 40, who's still waiting for his first Griffin to appear. Mountain King with clap 2, big weapon. Disease Cloud still working. We do not have a heal scroll. And now level 5. Would love to see Blizzard again. Would always force an impale, just like this one right here. Mountain King in the middle of it all, waiting for the next clap. Cooldown is off. There we go. That was sick. These illusions also soaking up so much damage. A-bomb about to fall. Oh, the clap. Buster Rhymes in the hands of Fortitude. And this is now a massive supply lead. There's half the army somewhat missing on the left-hand side. Is it just the gyros? Yeah, it's just the gyros, okay. Griffin was also missing. Saves him for later. Obviously, this is a lot of gold that 40 is losing. Tome of Retraining. And 1,200 gold for 1-0. This is still doable for the undead. Two upgrades this time. Region scroll against Disease Cloud, nice to see. Okay, level 3 Impale. Is that the savior? So many potions on Fortitude, oh my god. Yeah, we get Inner Fire now. No destroyers. Main base is empty, of course both had good income. 1,500 gold still left. But now what do you do? This has to be a hero focus, I think. A successful one as well. As 1-0 is not following up into high upkeep. On the other side, 40 is claiming map control, occupies the middle, scouts with the gyros, claims the north. And there shouldn't really be a haunted goldmine right hand side. And then you're just getting outmined. 40 looking confident. Okay, he can morph 5 destroyers if he takes out some of the gyros trying to kite. This has always been a strong suit of 1-2-0. DK though, he's getting caught! Nuke, wrecked, dead, gone, GG. No chance without a DK. With the health stone, with the heal scroll, couldn't save him. Way too far forward. And now, like there's no chance. Without the healing, without aura. Hands off the keyboard. Counter nuke not really possible. The Crippy is surrounded as well. Such a one-sided affair. Oh boy. Fortitude 2-1. Overjoyed. But yeah. Ah, there he is. Little delayed, but there it is. Always one of the more emotional players that we got from China.